Hey everyone, I'm Sue and welcome to Embroidery Designs, where I bring you fast, fun, and adorable projects. Today I'm going to teach you how to embroider on a waffle weave kitchen towel using an embroidery design applique. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe below and don't forget to click the little dinger button. This will give you alerts every time I upload a new video. Today the design we're using is the Heart Football. It's called Football Love Applique and you can find it on my website. The link is in the description below. Once you've gotten the design, go ahead and print the instructions, grab your machine, come back here and let's get stitching. Gather all your tools that you're going to need to make this project and be sure to print the instructions out and cut all your materials according to them. Now go ahead and hoop your tearaway stabilizer. Now when doing so, place the small top hoop into the larger bottom hoop. And what I like to do is push the top hoop into the bottom hoop just a little bit extra. You'll notice that it'll take that stabilizer and put it about 1/8 of an inch past the bottom hoop. Then go ahead and tighten it, and this will give it a really nice tight drum effect. Find the center of your hoop stabilizer and the center of the towel where the design's going to be, and you can either use a spray adhesive or a fabric glue stick, or I like to use the tape and just kind of take that tape and wrap it onto itself, and this way it's going to adhere the towel to the tearaway stabilizer without gumming up your needle and or the internal parts of your machine. Insert a brand new needle, 60 weight bobbin thread, and machine embroidery thread on the top. Go ahead and place the paper back fusible web to the wrong side of the Heart Applique material. You're going to notice there's a smooth side, which is the paper, and the scratchy side, which is the fusible. Make sure the fusible is facing the wrong side of the material. Be sure to use some steam. Once you're done pressing, let it cool, and you can go ahead and remove the paper. And you can discard that paper. You'll notice that back side has a little tackiness to it now. Go ahead and insert your hoop into the machine and sew stitch number 1, which is the applique placement stitch. Then go ahead and place your hoop on a flat surface and place the Heart Applique material right side up over the placement stitch. And secure with some tape on the top and bottom. Insert your hoop into your machine and sew stitch number 2, which is the applique secure stitch. Once you're done stitching, go ahead and remove your hoop from the machine, remove that tape, and cut as close to the stitching as possible using those duckbill applique scissors. When cutting applique, I prefer to cut from the outside in. I actually call this blind cutting, basically because you can't really see the stitching because you're cutting from the outside in. But doing this will help you cut even closer than you could ever imagine from cutting from the inside out. So give it a try sometime. And I definitely love my Femore Applique duckbill scissors. They give you that nice smooth finish and you can cut super close. If you have mistakes or places that you missed, you can just kind of go back with that flat edge and just give it a little bit better cutting. Now let's go ahead and sew stitch number 3 and stitch number 4. These will be the football stripes and the laces. Once you're finished stitching, remove the hoop from the machine and place on a flat surface. Now take that piece of clear wash away stabilizer and place it over the entire Heart football area. I like to secure it with some tape on all the 4 corners. Just this way it kind of holds it down as we stitch our next sequence. Now go ahead and insert your hoop into the machine and sew stitch number 5, which is the final satin stitching. The reason that we're using that clear stabilizer is so that it'll help keep the thick, uneven pile of the waffle weave kitchen towel nice and smooth for that final satin stitching. This stabilizer technique is great for any material that has a thick or lofty pile, even works on t-shirts, so give it a try. And once you've finished stitching, go ahead and remove the hoop from the machine and remove all the extra tape and clear stabilizer that's on top of the hoop. And then you can either turn your hoop to the wrong side and remove it from the stabilizer, or you could just pop it out, which is kind of like what I like to do. Then just remove any of the extra tape and the extra tearaway stabilizer. Now if you're having troubles, go ahead and just take those scissors and poke into the stabilizer, but please be sure not to snag any of the loops of the waffle weave towel. And now you're going to press the applique and you're going to follow the manufacturer settings for the fusible web. This will adhere the heart applique to the towel. Use a pressing cloth if you really want.
So what did you all think of that? I am sure you are going to have great ideas on where you can use this for hostess gifts or football parties or even on like a t-shirt. Honestly, I can see all kinds of really cool ideas where you can use this. And if you're not already, go ahead and follow me. I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. You can find me everywhere at Suovery Designs. And don't forget, when you post a picture, be sure to tag me at Suovery Designs and use the hashtag Suovery Designs. Well, until I see you next time, I hope you have a creative day. Bye-bye.
If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe below. And don't forget, you can also follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.